Today we will introduce about the next portion of the diode circuit, that is a rectifier. I already introduced the rectifier circuit, full wave and half wave rectifier, and that's different parameter. On the basis of that, we will first solve some numerical problem on that one, and after that we will proceed for the next portion, that is a transistor and its characteristics. So let's start the and please solve the problem. Especially I just request to electronics branch students, I already introduced DC load current, ripple factor and rectification efficiency. DC load current, ripple factor and rectification efficiency of the diode. So on the basis of that, I just given one numerical problem which is very much important for your examination. Okay, that is a full wave rectifier. A full wave rectifier uses a double diode, and the forward resistance of each diode is 200 ohm. Again, a full wave rectifier uses double diode, and forward resistance of each diode element is 200 ohm. The rectifier supplies a current to load resistance 1 kilo ohm. The primary to secondary trans ratio of center tap transformer is 1:3. The transformer primary feed from 240 volt RMS. 240 volt RMS. Find number one, the DC load current. These are the question. Number two, the DC current of each diode. Number three, the DC output power. Number four, the ripple voltage across load resistance. Number five, percentage of regulation and rectification efficiency. I repeat again the problem. The problem is very familiar with the rectifier circuit, and the last day already introduced the different component of the rectifier. That is, the full wave rectifier uses a double diode. The forward resistance of each diode, that is RF, is considered as 200 ohm. The rectifier supply a current to load resistance 1 kilo ohm. The primary to secondary trans ratio center tap transformer. I just introduced the full wave rectifier circuit over here for the students, especially computer science and electrical. And for the computer science and electrical students, those who are present over here, I already share all my class notes to your WhatsApp group for the previous last couple of classes. So please observe that class note, and after that you can solve this type of numerical problem, and this type of numerical problem is very much familiar with your examination also. Okay. And I already in my YouTube channel I already share my previous classes also for EC branches. So please attend the class. You can observe the class. What are we are discussing the last couple of classes for the electronics, basic electronics engineering. So in that case you can grab the idea. And for this one I just follow the book of Rakshit Chattopadhyay, PC Rakshit Chattopadhyay book. Please collect the book from your library, or if you just borrow that book, you can just grab the idea for this basic electronics portion. Okay. So now we will solve the problem. So before solve the problem, I just draw the circuit again over here. Just observe my script. So this is the full wave rectifier circuit I already draw over here. So this is VM, 0 VM. This is a center tap transformer is used. So same voltage is applicable in this side. This is VM. This is also the VM. So if you observe the peak inverse voltage for the diode D1, that is 2 VM for the full wave rectifier circuit. And this is the IL, that load current is flown in the load resistance. So from this load resistance, we can calculate the DC output voltage. And that DC output voltage we can filter by using the capacitive filter. If you observe in here, in that case you get the rectified output in your multimeter. Okay. So for that problem, what are the necessary formula we are adopted over here? Anyone from EC branch, can you raise your voice for EC branch? What is the suitable formula we are applicable over here?
So 2 IM by pi.
Yes, sir.
IDC is equal.
IDC.
Sir, IDC is equal to 2 IM by pi.
Right. What is your name, sir?
Sir, Yogesh.
Yogesh. Okay. Okay. IDC equal to 2 IM by pi. This is the DC load current for the full wave rectifier. So for that case, what are the unknown parameter? Unknown parameter is, sir, IM. Am I clear? Unknown parameter is IM. So for that case, we will just introduce the secondary to primary ratio is given 1:3. So the primary to secondary to primary trans ratio, it is already introduced. That is 1/3, 1:3. Secondary to primary trans ratio is introduced, that is 1:3. So definitely from here, Vs equal to Vp by 3. Vs equal to Vp by 3. So Vp is the primary voltage. Vp is the primary voltage and Vs is the secondary voltage. Secondary voltage of transformer, from this transformer. This is the primary side Vp and this is the secondary voltage as Vs. Okay. So in here, for the primary voltage feed into 240 volt RMS, so it is defined Vs as 240 volt RMS. So sorry, this is the 40 volt RMS primary voltage. Vp is equal to 240 volt RMS is the primary voltage. So Vs equal to, in that case, Vs equal to 240 into 3, that is 720 volt RMS value. So due to the center tap transformer,
सर VS is equal to primary by 3 है सर, VP by 3 लिखे हैं ना
हाँ
सर, डिवाइडेड बाय 3 किए हैं ऊपर में सर, जो रेशियो लिखे हैं उसमें सर प्राइमरी
this one,
हाँ सर
Vs equal to secondary to, what is the question at first? I just observe over here. A full wave rectifier has the double diode and the forward resistance is 200 ohm. That is RF equal to 200 ohm. And in here, primary to secondary, primary to secondary is 1/3. Primary to secondary is 1/3. So for that case, Vs equal to 3 into Vp, right? Vs equal to 3 into Vp. Vs equal to 3 into Vp, that is 720 volt RMS. So for the center tap transformer, 720 volt RMS divided by 2. So each portion we will get 360 volt RMS value. 360 volt RMS value. So for the center tap secondary, but it is the RMS value. So in that case, what is the VM? 360 into √2 volt. When it is the RMS value over here, considering here, so that is equal to 360 √2. Okay, so what is the value 360 of √2? What is the value 360 √2? अरे भाई इतना
509.11
whatever maybe, all are agreed ना, यही value आ रहा है ना? Hello.
Yes sir.
Okay, so now we will calculate. So why it is VM? Because in here is the secondary transformer. This is the VM RMS. This one. This VM RMS. Now we calculate the VM as 360 √2. That is 509.11 volt. So now if we consider the diode circuit, in the last day we already considered this one. So this is the secondary voltage VS, or we consider over here VM, and this is the IM we consider, and this is RL, and the forward resistance is RS or RF, whatever may be. So what is the value of the VM in here? It is a one type of Thevenin equivalent. What is the value? No, sorry, IM. What is the value of IM? What is the value of IM for this circuit? If it is a transistor diode rectifier secondary side, this is the equivalent Thevenin equivalent circuit we will consider over here. So if the secondary voltage, where maximum amplitude of the secondary voltage is considered as VM, and the loop current is considered as IM, and diode forward resistance is RF, and load resistance is RL, we get the output from here. So is the Thevenin equivalent volt circuit. So what is the value of IM over here? IM का value कितना होगा?
VM divided by RF plus RL.
Right, VM divided by RF plus RL. What is RF?
RL.
RF का क्या मतलब है?
लोड रेजिस्टेंस. लोड रेजिस्टेंस.
RF का.
ओ सर वो डायोड का रेजिस्टेंस.
हाँ, diode forward resistance, right. So its value is there. So find out the value of IM. VM is equal to 509.11 divided by what is the value of RL and RF, sir, from this problem? RF और RL का वैल्यू कितना होगा सर? हेलो हेलो सर, RF का वैल्यू कितना है इन दिस?
200.
हाँ,
200.
RF का वैल्यू है 200, that is 0.2 K. And what is the value of RL?
1 kilo.
1 kilo ohm. So total value is 1.2 milliampere. So what is the value? Why milliampere? Actually 1.2 kilo ohm. Kilo means into 10 to the power 3. So it is 10 to the minus 3 ampere. So that is milliampere. Okay. So what is the value of IM? इसका वैल्यू कितना होगा IM का? बोलो. 509 divided by 0.11 divided by 1.2. Huh?
So 42.42.
40.
42.42.
2.42 milliampere.
Yes, sir.
All are agreed na?
No, sir. Sorry, sir. 4.242 होगा sir. 4.242. 4.242. 4.242.
All are agreed.
242.
मेरे को पता नहीं है भाई, ये तुम लोगों को न्यूमेरिकल का सॉल्व करना है. हाँ, तो कितना वैल्यू आ रहा है? 4.242. यही सब एग्री करना है, कर रहे हैं ना?
No, sir.
हाँ, हेलो.
Sir, 424.4.
4.
Yes, sir. 424.2.
424 बोल रहे हो ना?
Yes, sir. 0.4.
0.2.
Yes, sir.
Sir, 2.
milliampere, 424 milliampere. Okay, so this is the IM value of his IM. So finally for this case, what is the value of IDC? IDC equal to, in the last day we already introduced, IDC equal to 2M by pi. So finally the result of IDC कितना होगा? 2 into 4.2 sorry 424.2 divided by pi milliampere. कितना हो रहा है? वैल्यू कितना हो रहा है भाई, बोलो. इसका वैल्यू कितना हो रहा है? जल्दी जल्दी बोलो भाई, फिर एक क्लास में ये ट्रांजिस्टर को भी डिस्कस करना है.
270.2.
हाँ,
270.2.
270.2 milliampere. So it is 0.27 ampere. So IDC, correct. So first result you already get, that is 0.27 milliampere, not the milliampere, ampere. So what is the DC current of each diode? This is a question number 1. Question number 2, DC current of each diode कितना होगा? हर एक डायोड में कितना DC करंट फ्लो करेगा? डिवाइडेड बाय 2, सिंपल.
Yes, sir.
सो ये कितना हो रहा है? पॉइंट 135 एम्पियर. Is a question number 2. Question number 3, DC आउटपुट पावर कितना होगा? DC आउटपुट पावर कितना होगा?
I square R.
I square R IDC square into
IM square.
this
R.
one. I square into IDC square into RL. So the value is, my script is visible na?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So IDC square की वैल्यू कितना होगा? IDC square into RL. RL का वैल्यू है आपका 1 किलो ओम. हाँ, सो इतना कितना आ रहा है? यूनिट क्या होगा बताइए. So what is the value of DC output power? That is PDC. We will define PDC as What is the value of PDC? जल्दी जल्दी बोलिए सर.
72.9
72.9 unit.
सर वाट सर.
Right. Number 4. Number 4 is the percentage of ripple voltage.
सर ये पावर जो डिलीवर करेगा सर वो एक डायोड का है या फिर
DC आउटपुट पावर. आउटपुट कहाँ से लेंगे? इधर से ना.
तो ट्रांसफार्मर वाला जो आउटपुट देगा सर.
हाँ 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 हाँ. नहीं नहीं, ट्रांसफर नहीं, रेक्टिफाइड आउटपुट का. डीसी का मतलब आउटपुट है जहां से हम लोग रेक्टिफाइड आउटपुट ले रहे हैं.
ओ ठीक है सर, समझ गया.
Okay. So ripple voltage across the load. What is the value of ripple voltage? The value is IRMS prime into RL. What is the IRMS prime? Can you define IRMS prime? IRMS square is already discussed in the last day. This one, what is the value? What is the value of IRMS for full wave rectifier?
सर ये सब लास्ट क्लास सर हम लोग हुआ ही नहीं है सर ये सब.
इलेक्ट्रिकल नहीं, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स का बोल रहे हैं. इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स का बोल रहे हैं. इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स में ये चीज हमने डिस्कस किए हैं. पर फॉर द इलेक्ट्रिकल एंड कंप्यूटर साइंस ब्रांच I just give an overview of the electronics engineering, basic electronics engineering in the last day. In the last day, second class में electrical and computer science का student लोग maximum ही absent थे. So they are not attend the classes in the last discussion. So for that purpose, I already shared all my class note in your WhatsApp group. Please check it at first. And I also share my lecture, video lecture in YouTube. Please subscribe my channel and you can get the automatically the class of every day regular class you can get from that channel. Okay, so already link shared. Okay, for that this class. So in here we will introduce
0.19 milliampere.
हाँ कितना हो रहा है IRMS?
0.19 milliampere.
0.19 मिलियम्पेयर IRMS का वैल्यू हो रहा है ना?
Yes, sir.
कैसे, कितना IRMS का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है?
Im by root 2.
Im by root 2. Im का वैल्यू कितना है?
0.2
डिवाइड बाई रूट 2. ये कितना हो रहा है वैल्यू का? ये वैल्यू देखिए एक बार. .424 डिवाइडेड बाई रूट 2. इसका वैल्यू कितना हो रहा है? 0.19 मिलियम्पियर. हेलो, इसका वैल्यू कितना हो रहा है?
No, sir, 0.3.
0.3 एम्पियर. सो इन हियर
Milliampere.
3 स्क्वायर
No,
माइनस
sir, ampere. ठीक है सर.
IRMS. And what is IDC? IDC का वैल्यू कितना है?
सर 0.1.
हाँ
सर एक का बोले दोनों का?
नहीं नहीं, दोनों का ही होगा ना. तो आउटपुट तो हो रहा है. इन दैट केस व्हाट इज द IDC? IDC इक्वल टू, if we apply the Kirchhoff's current law, please give your concession is very clear. For that case, we just denoted this bold dot in here. So when we apply the Kirchhoff's current law, so IL equal to IA1 plus IA2. So both the diode, when we consider this current is flown in this side and this current is flown in that side. So if you accumulate this point, apply Kirchhoff's current law, these two current are added. Algebraical summation of these two current we will consider over here. Okay, 10 minutes remaining. So for that case, what is the IDC?
So 0.270
whole square. RL is 10 to the power 3. So this is the volt. What is the value? जल्दी जल्दी निकालो इसका वैल्यू कितना होगा. So मोहम्मद मुस्तकिम सर, where are you? लास्ट मोमेंट में क्लास में आने से कोई फायदा नहीं है सर. मोहम्मद मुस्तकिम सर, हेलो. Are you available in this class? Muhammad Mustaqim, please raise your voice. Yes, yes. Hello. तो इतना देर में कहाँ थे सर?
Yes, sir.
इतना देर में ज्वाइन करने से कोई फायदा नहीं. Attend the class on time ना. After that one we will just
सर
again.
ज्वाइन थे सर, अभी डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया था
Okay, okay, okay.
सर, ज्वाइन थे अभी डिस्कनेक्ट.
Okay, please, Sir, please take a snap and send to me the class attendance. And after this class, within 5 to 10 minutes, we will join again. Please join again the class. I will discuss about the transistor circuit. Okay, for day. So please give me the answer of this one, the ripple voltage. Ripple voltage का वैल्यू कितना होगा भाई? जल्दी जल्दी बताओ. हेलो. What is the value of the ripple voltage?
So 130.766.
130.766 volt. Okay. This is the result of the ripple voltage. So this is the ripple voltage, that is 130.76 volt, right? Next is what rectification? Now percentage of regulation and rectification efficiency. What is the percentage of regulation? इसका वैल्यू कितना होगा? वेरी सिंपल है. परसेंटेज ऑफ रेगुलेशन का वैल्यू कितना है? दैट इज RF by RL into 100. That is 0.2 into 100. 0.2. Actually, RF equal to 200 ohm. So it is 0.2K divided by 1K. RL is equal to 1 kilo ohm.
20%.
20% percentage of regulation is 20%. And rectification efficiency, that is eta. That is rectification efficiency. इसका वैल्यू कितना होगा? फुल वेव रेक्टिफायर का रेक्टिफिकेशन एफिशिएंसी का वैल्यू कितना होगा इसमें? बोलो. 81.2. फॉर्मूला इज 81.2 डिवाइडेड बाय 1 प्लस RF by RL into 100%. कितना हो रहा है वैल्यू? बोलो जल्दी जल्दी बताओ. इसका वैल्यू कितना है? That is 81.2 divided by 1 plus 0.2 into 100%. So the value is इसका वैल्यू कितना हो रहा है? इसका वैल्यू कितना हो रहा है? 81.2 डिवाइडेड बाय 1.2. 100%.
So 676 आ रहा है सर. 0.66.
हाँ
हाँ सर.
सर फॉर्मूला सही है.
कितना वैल्यू हो रहा है इसका?
सर 100 से मल्टीप्लाई करने से बहुत ज्यादा आ जा रहा है सर. 676.66.
तो 100 तो नहीं
फॉर्मूला में
वही तो सर.
हाँ सॉरी 100 इसमें 100 मल्टीप्लिकेशन नहीं होगा.
66.67.
हाँ
So 67.67.
67.67. This is the percentage. This is the eta. Rectification efficiency, that is 67.67. So actually we can neglect the RF with respect to RL. RL is very kilo ohm range. RF is ohm range, but it is not so much less. So for that case we can consider this RF. Otherwise we can ignore. Then maximum rectification efficiency of a full wave rectifier is 81.2. 81.2 is the maximum rectification efficiency. Okay, so this type of are you understand this problem? All are this problem is clear to all of you? Hello, hello, everyone understand this problem?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this type of problem is very, very important, and this type of problem may be introduced in your exam also. So next we will introduce about the transistor characteristics. So for the electronics, time is very small, low, only 4 minutes are there. So for that case, I just introduce the transistor a little bit. After that, you just join again for the class of the same link. So for the transistor circuit, if we introduce the transistor, it is the one type of bipolar. It is considered as a bipolar junction transistor, because over here, when we consider the transistor circuit, in here there are two type of carrier we will introduce by using the semiconductor material. One is electron, another is hole. So it is considered as the bipolar junction transistor. Bipolar junction transistor. And in here, for that case, when we consider the bipolar junction transistor, it has some properties also. What are the properties we will introduce, and how does we form the junction of the transistor junction? We will discuss in the next class. But for that purpose, we also introduce, or we will take in a discussion on transistor for this type of electronics device. And if we introduce an application of diode circuit, if we introduce the application of the diode circuit, so diode is we can use as a rectifier. The most important aspect is the rectifier circuit diode, the most application. And we also introduce as a diode as a clumper circuit, clipper circuit. That is clipper and clumper. If you introduce, in that case, that clipper circuit clipped out one portion of the waveform in the output side. DC waveform we can develop by the clipper circuit. So this is a basic application of the electronics component by using the semiconductor property. Okay. So this is a brief discussion about the diode circuit. Next class, same link you are join over here. We will discuss about the bipolar junction transistor characteristic. Why it is called the bipolar junction transistor? Because in here we will introduce the two carrier. One is the electron and another one is the hole. So two carrier are flown across the semiconductor material of the junction. It will produce the current. So it is called the bipolar junction transistor. Okay. So thank you to all of you for cooperation for this class. So please wait for 5 to 10 minutes. I shall join again. Within 5 to 10 minutes, I join again to the class. Okay. Thank you. Is there any doubt? Hello? Hello?
No, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Sir.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Please join again after the 10 minutes. Okay. Thank you.